Cam gets lost and found in a black hole. Entertainment? See that and more local expression. Although it always feels like summer here at the Glodell Conservatory, thanks to the climate control, while we're actually waiting for spring, another season is almost upon us, and that would be wedding season. We're going to show you how you can go over the top in a good way with your planning to showcase your personal style.
Weddings, not so much marriages, have become about fantasy. And these days you can have your cake, your dress, and decor suit your wedding style. And it turns out there are a lot of wedding styles out there. The first one we're looking at is the fairy tale wedding.
A lot of pink roses, lots of silver, a lot of romantic fantasy type things. This cake we've got is done by Carol, the cake artist, and she's done light pink, dark pink, and white blossoms all over the cake. It's all handmade. It's a beautiful cake.
In fact, the only thing not pink is the dress.
This is a slightly dropped waist with a lot of tooling. It's got a lot of embellishments, but it's still very simplistic. It's strapless. It's a beautiful gown.
Who would want this kind of wedding?
I think princesses, people who think that they are a princess and want to be a princess. I think that's just the bottom line.
If you like things a little simpler, the outdoorsy style wedding might be for you.
Basically, you're looking at the woman who would be the barefoot Contessa. This is Mykonos. It's a designer from Ivory Bridal. This is a beautiful dress. This can actually, with all the different layers of the tulle, this can actually be altered so you can put a hidden zipper in between, and so you can actually zipper it off so you've got a little cocktail dress for your reception.
An inspiration taken from nature can be found on the cake and on the table.
It's a lot of the more rustic looks. It's got the twigs, centerpiece with the candles and the little butterflies. If
you're more of a traditionalist, a classic wedding is likely for you.
The decor is provided to us by Celebrate the Moment, a vendor here in Langley. It's got all the classic elements of a traditional wedding. It's got the gold Chiavari chairs, the pin tuck gold tablecloths, the diamonds and the sparkle of the mirror, and of course the crystal chandelier with the flowers and the gold taper candles on top.
The cake is also simple with 3 tiers, and it just happens to match the dress.
It's got the dropped waist, it's got this very simple and classic embellishments, and it's got the slight sweetheart neckline, and it's got the full skirt with the beautiful train.
If you could care less about tradition and are more about the trends, you could be an urban chic bride.
Now, a blue dress. Charlene, is this common? Are we seeing a lot of color in wedding dresses?
More than you'd expect, actually. It's becoming more of a trend than the traditional, typical white wedding dress. It's got the polka dots, it's the short cocktail length, it's the tooling, it's the embellishments, it's all of it. The table decor is more about the colors and the punches of color that you'll see. Pewter background with the plum and the black chair covers with the orchids that just pop. Everything's more modern, wrought iron, with the candles at different heights, the mirrors, the whole thing. This cake was sort of designed in thought of the dress itself.
I'm Erin Shaw in Langley for The Express.
All those styles and more will be featured this Saturday, March the 8th at the Fraser Valley Wedding Festival. It's happening at the Coast Hotel and Convention Center in Langley. Now, how about a tropical theme? We've got the inspiration and even the Vancouver venue to show you today on The Express. And who knows, maybe Charlie would pose as the flower girl. What are you doing?
And there's even a red ripe coffee bean in there.
Coming up, ageless advice from the